Hey everybody, it's Tom. I thought I would touch base with everybody and share a little of the process that I go through of making zines. And right now I am working on assembling the first print run of Hologram 10, which is graced by some fantastic artwork. Some fantastic artwork from Tony Lorenz. And I am so glad that Tony decided to jump in and help. I think it's going to bring the series, at least the story arc that I'm working on, that I've been working on, to a really successful conclusion. And so I thought I'd share with you a little of the process that I go through in making zines. This is stuff that I've learned along the way, and I start, of course, with my masters, and I ship them over to my local print shop. It's actually a UPS store, but they have a fantastic photocopying machine. And the guy who works there is a gentleman named Rick. And Rick and I have become buds over the years. And he is really cool to work with, and I can give him the most odd requests, and he pulls them off now with no questions asked, no problems whatsoever. He is fantastic. And gosh, these laminate pages, they get stuff all over them. So what I've got here is, it's a 12-page zine. As you can see, I've got 3 4-page spreads that I pull together. I have Rick do the cutting for me. His professional cutter that he has over there is better than anything I could want or anything I could afford. So he actually will do, here, let me pull out a copy of FANzine. He actually, if I give him individual pages in PDF form, he'll actually assemble the zine for me, and I get it back from him stapled, folded, ready to go. So that's fantastic. Now I'm dealing with the 1/4-page zines, and that he cannot do, but he can do the cutting. So I had him set me up for some cuts, and so he did all of the white pages. I'm sure I could ask him to try doing there we go. I'm sure I could ask him to do the transparency pages, but I chose to do it myself. I'm still toying around with the idea of really small run zines, just printing them here at home. I purchased a very inexpensive laser printer by Brother, and not only is it helping us with family stuff, but it also lets me run a test zine here and there. And Tony can attest, I think I probably sent him about 5 or 6 editions of this zine before I ended up deciding on with him on the what the cover was going to be and that type of stuff. So so what I do is you just assemble it. You make sure your page numbers are correct, and I like to do it with all my I like to do my center spread up at the top. So I got pages 6 and 7, the 2 facing in the center spread. Then I just do the even numbers coming back. So 6, 4, and 2. And then usually that's it. But this, I mean, I don't usually do 12-page zines, nor do I usually do these transparent covers. But together it all becomes a 16-page zine. So I put that together, as you can see, and then I fold. And I don't remember where I learned this. I learned this since coming back to small press. So it's been since 21, 22, whenever I came back. This bone folder is a godsend, and it makes a perfect crease. I absolutely adore it for making my zines because they just look great. And so, as you can see, the all folded up, you don't see any wrinkles, you don't see any creases, you don't see anything. It's just gorgeous. And so I love my bone folder. Who did this? Vensick. I'll probably post some links. But anyway, so I use my bone folder. So let's assemble another, and we'll talk about the next part. All right, got the hologram lined up. So then, put them together, match up your corners, get it as tight as you can, and then do the folder. And that brings me to the next part. Oh, there's a little bit of a crease there, darn it. And of course it shows up so much better when you've got the transparency. Transparencies, I like the look. I'm still working through the technical aspects of it. But anyway, so we're on to the next part here, which is stapling. And some people like to use like a regular stapler. I find that using one of these is really good. I had one back when I was a high schooler that was like a standard stapler like this, but somewhere it would pivot out. And so it was able to do 90-degree staples. And so I would have to, if you will, come at it from this side, then come at it from this side, and that would make the zine. There's also another version which is more of a flat stapler, and it's very long, has a huge long arm, which allows the owner to make zines as big as, gosh, I would think magazine size, that 8.5 by 11 magazine size. So that would be folding over an 11 by 17. I'm sure that those are fine. I'm a fan of this. And this is a boss stitch. And this thing basically takes advantage of the crease of the fold that I do. And as you can see, it's just a straight on staple. But the neat thing is that the spine just drapes right there. The staple is set right at the top of the spine. And so it's a perfect fit. It works really, really well. Here, I'll pull out this for you. It works really, really well with digest sizes. So that would be one. And then if you go a little longer for a half legal, that would be another good one. I think it rolls up if you want to do a magazine size. I've never tried. Not sure I would really want to. And honestly, if I'm going to be doing magazine size, odds are I'm going to have my buddy Rick at the UPS store just do all that work for me. Because assembling zines, while being kind of fun in a turn your brain off kind of way, it also is a lot of time and effort that I don't want to blow as often as I probably would need to. So anyway, that's how I make zines. Get them printed, get them cut, and then use that bone folder that I love so much. Use my favorite new stapler. Gosh, I feel like the guy from Office Space in the basement. And then when you're all done with that, you have yourself a bunch of really nice looking zines. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll share the information on I guess these two parts in the show notes. And if you got any questions, maybe I'll share the laser printer as well. That was a a pretty nifty addition, because now I can just do single issues and test runs and all sorts of stuff like that. So John Muller got me onto the laser printer idea. He apparently uses them for some of his smaller run zines as well. But yeah, this really turns out nice. I love what Rick's done. I love being able to show off Tony's art as well as I do, and yeah, pretty nifty. So that's it. I thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to everybody who follows over at FANzine Live. Let me check. What are we up to now? 324 subscribers. That kind of blows me away. I think we've got something really special going on with that site and with all the videos that we have. I checked this morning. I think I'm up to something like 187 videos, including a few promo pieces. So we're probably at, if I had to guess, right around 180 videos from all sorts of stuff related to either Phoenix Productions, new releases, classic zines, crowdfunded zines, world zines. It just goes on and on. And so con reports from the Zine Fest that I've gone to, just really neat. And so I'm really glad that you follow FANzine Live. And if you haven't yet, go take a look. It's all over my social media. And again, thank you so much for watching. If you don't have a copy yet of Counting the Days, Chapter 10, you can read it at the website, the main website. I have it in PDF form. If you want the fancy clear plastic cover, send me 50 cents and a stamp and I'll send you a copy. This has been a fun little exercise, and I don't think I'm going to make any money on this one, but it was fun to experiment. So again, thank you so much for watching FANzine Live. Thank you so much for reading the zines and being part of the zine community with me. And I will catch you next